I've always felt like, look, I remember at one point, like for 10 years, me and Whack 100 were not getting along. And Whack even said in our first interview that, you know, he was looking for me, had people looking for me, whatever else.
We was trying to find you too, boy. You was hard to find. We was trying to find you. We was trying to find you. Was hard to find. At that time, you got to remember, we was still like,
you were still thugging back then.
Yeah.
I could have gone to Big U and said, hey, can you handle this for me? But I know that if I did that, now I would owe Big U a favor.
Yeah,
and what does that mean? What does that entail?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that might turn into an extortion on my end. Him and Whack might get together and work together to try to, you know, get as much, you know, money out of me as possible. So that's why I just said, listen, I'm going to have my own security. I'm going to handle my own problems. I'm not going to go to any... I know multiple street guys and stuff like that. I never went to any of them for anything.
I think New York niggas just don't tap in with anybody. Niggas just try to learn the geographics and try to move militant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rest in peace to a nigga like Pop Smoke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas straight from the projects. You know what I'm saying? You in Beverly Hills, you feeling good. Niggas don't know. When I was in Hollywood and Beverly Hills, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stayed in the Airbnb for like a cannabis event. You know what I'm saying? And the front door was open one morning. I'm like, damn, the front door open? My cameraman, my guy, Olu, was like, yo, the front door was open. Niggas slipping. And then, you know, somebody was like, yeah, Pop Smoke got killed up the block in the next Airbnb. So you gotta be aware of your surroundings, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be aware. I'd rather stay in the hotel than the Airbnb.
All day. I don't stay in Airbnbs at all.
Yeah.
Ever. So
I
either
mean,
in a gated community or I'm in a high rise with a doorman.
Yeah.
With cameras everywhere.
Right.
You're not getting away.
Yeah. So
you know?
it's just,
that's how I feel. Like,
learn to move.
If you want to risk
a
100% conviction arrest, you're probably going to leave me alone.
Yeah.
You see how I'm saying? That's how I look at it. There's a 100% chance you'll be caught.
Right. And the way things are looking now, it's like a lot of niggas are hiring the shooters, right? From what you see. And it's like, you might as well do it yourself because later on down the line, if you ain't giving this nigga lawyer fees, if you ain't fucking feeding him in jail, he gonna down the line tell on your ass.
Right. And we're going to talk about that story a little bit down the line. But I just want to talk about this Big U situation. So he is charged with 1 count of RICO, 2 counts of conspiracy to interfere with commerce by robbery and extortion, the Hobbs Act, 1 count of Hobbs Act robbery, 9 counts of attempted Hobbs Act extortion, 5 counts of Hobbs Act extortion. What is the Hobbs Act?
I couldn't even tell you. Because, you know, California law is totally different than New York law.
Well, this is feds.
Oh, yeah, feds.
It's the feds, so it's the same everywhere. 1 count transportation of an individual in interstate commerce with the intent that the individual engage in prostitution, Mann Act. 15 counts of wire fraud, 5 counts of embezzlement, conversion and intentional misapplication of funds from an organization receiving federal funds. This is the whole thing about him.
What's the 2 things that make you go down?
Well, let me just finish.
Go ahead.
1 count of bank fraud, 1 count of tax evasion, 2 counts of willful failure to file a tax return.
Okay.
He's also accused of the 2021 murder of rapper R.W. So R.W. was signed to Unique Music, and basically what they say was he was at, you know, they were recording at Marley Marl studio in Las Vegas, and apparently this guy R.W. made a diss song against Big U. And they're saying, I don't know if it's true or not, is that once Big U found out. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of it's true, and hopefully it isn't. Allegedly, Big U killed him, and they dumped the body somewhere in the desert. This is what he's being charged with.
It's fucked up.
If convicted, well, he's facing life in prison, essentially. It's just too many counts.
Yo, 2 things. What are the 2 things your lawyer always told you to avoid?
What's that?
Being on the phone and rats. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why the first time a motherfucker told us, yo, you gotta be legit, stay 1 foot legit. Yo, listen, you don't do nothing for the feds to probe you. That's it. And you know, it's fucked up, but you know, I am not gang. You know, you got Bobby Smurder just said he not gang. Like, Casanova just said some shit about you denounce your flag to the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, it's real. Once you in that gang life and that gang, you hot. Like, the feds is on you.
Well, right.
In New York, because that's how it works in New York City.
Yeah, I mean, isn't a gang somewhat a terrorist organization in the eyes of the law? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's viewed.
Vlad, let's look at the past, right? What was the FBI? What was their main cause? What built New York City?
The mafia.
There you go, right? You know the feds, what the Italians used to call them back in the days, forever borrowing Italians, right? You never heard that? Now look, that's what built John Gotti and these motherfuckers built New York City, man. The mafia, the RICO comes from where? It comes from the mafia, bro.
Yeah.
You interviewed plenty of mafia guys,
tons of them,
bro.
And I actually looked it up. So it says that while gangs are generally considered criminal organizations, the U.S. has recently designated certain gangs and cartels, including MS-13 and Tren de Aragua, as foreign terrorist organizations. So if you're MS-13 in America, you are a terrorist. That's how you're viewed.
Yeah.
You don't want those types of problems.
You don't want that problem.
You don't want that tag
Trump,
on you.
Did you see the CGOT shit they sending motherfuckers to in Mexico?
Oh, yeah, right.
That shit makes jails up north look like a fucking presidential suite you staying in, bro.
Yeah.
You see what Trump is sending motherfuckers to CGOT, bro?
Yeah. Sometimes the wrong people are getting sent.
Bro, it don't matter. You don't want to be in there, bro.
No.
Motherfuckers getting beans, flour. I watched that shit. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro, where Trump is sending these motherfuckers. It's not worth it, man. It's too many cameras out there. It's too many rats. It's too many phones. It's too much out there, bro.